my very first real concert was Van Halen, and then it was like Alice in Chains and Ozzy Osbourne and Helmet and Korn and Deftones and like all this. Like that's what I was into. That was the world. That was what the bands that I played in. That's what we played. I idolized Mike Patton from Faith No More, and I would go see. I would see him perform anytime he was anywhere near, and I saw Mr. Bungle in 2000 twice when the California record came out, and that was like, as I watched that, I didn't think I could do that, but I knew I was going to try to be that. I knew that I wanted to be my version of that. I wanted to be that version of myself. Like I was not Mike Patton. I can't be Mike Patton because I'm not Mike Patton, but I knew that Mike Patton, he does such a good job of being his unique self, his original self. In good and bad, he's always followed, and it's been a brilliant guiding light for me. And something that happened to help sort of turn the light on myself, I also saw a group called the Blue Rags. Mm-hmm. And the Blue Rags they were all North Carolina natives, I think. All 5 guys were superstars. They're all just like superstar musicians and entertainers. They didn't draw a big crowd, but they were on Sub Pop for a couple years. Mm-hmm. And
I love that
they've
label.
all gone on. They all are oh, it's a great label. Yeah. And the Blue Rags, what they did, they were young men playing something like old-time country ragtime music. And when I saw it, it had all the same piss and vinegar that Mike Patton had. But it was like old-timey sounding ragtime music. And that blew my mind because the contrast of those types of shows and the fact that young men were doing it, it felt kind of like a coming home for me and a full circle thing where I was like, okay, I'm seeing something being articulated that I feel and I am part of. Now what? Now what do I do with it? And that was around the time that I was picking up the banjo out of irony. The only reason I wanted to play banjo was because the art, I'm in art school and there's mostly punk rock kids and skater kids, and we all listened to hard rock, hardcore and punk rock. But the banjo was so ironic to have, and then I took to it very naturally. So it was very fun to play for a crowd that really, we would play house parties, or sit together on Tuesday night and just jam. But it was not like, it wasn't bluegrass, but it was imitating some of it with sort of a, I don't know, a little bit of a wink and a nod and I don't know. It was still fiery and punk rocky, but both Mr. Bungle and the Blue Rags were both these animated versions of something that I knew was part of my DNA. And I was like, I'm gonna get in on this. I want to get seeing the Blue Rags.
I'm gonna get some. Yeah.
I have this. I'm gonna get in on this because I'm not gonna be a spectator to this for much longer. I need to get in with this, and when I do, there's no stopping me. That's how it felt.